Welcome to Renaissance, where we bridge theory, proven theory, with everyday practice. This is a 10-episode series on what the UK's highest performing secondary schools actually do to deliver exceptional outcomes. Go to the government performance tables, sort by progress and attainment. The same small group rises to the top year after year. They're not identical, different communities, different intakes, different contexts, but the results stay consistent. We've studied these schools through visits, observations, public evidence, and direct conversations with the teachers inside them. No ideology, no guesswork, just repeatable practice aligned with evidence. What follows is one of those patterns. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Most classrooms talk far more than they think. Students answer verbally, teachers nod, lessons move on. And everyone believes learning has happened. But talk is cheap, writing is expensive. Writing forces precision. Writing exposes confusion. Writing removes the safety net of vague language. And that's why the highest attaining schools insist on writing relentlessly. Not just in English, in science, in maths, in humanities, because writing is thinking made visible. Cognitive science is clear on this. Generative learning research shows that producing an answer strengthens understanding far more than recognizing one. So, multiple choice questions flatter learning. Verbal answers hide gaps, while writing them reveals them. If a student cannot write an explanation clearly, they do not understand it yet. Don't take it personally, treat it clinically. This is why these schools do not accept one-word answers. They demand full sentences. They demand precise vocabulary. They demand structure. Not to be pedantic, but because imprecision hides ignorance. Here's where most schools go wrong. They fear writing slows a lesson down. It does. And that's exactly why it works. Writing slows thinking down, so misconceptions can surface. Fast lessons, they feel productive. Slow thinking produces learning. High attaining schools understand that speed is the enemy of depth. They build writing into explanations. They build it into retrieval. They use it to test understanding before moving on. Because once a misconception is written down, it can be corrected. If it stays in a student's head, it festers. There's also an equity issue here. The most people avoid. Students with strong verbal confidence can sound knowledgeable without understanding. Writing removes that advantage. It levels the field. Everyone must think. Everyone must commit. And commitment is where learning happens. Let's be blunt. If students are not writing, teachers are guessing. If answers are verbal only, understanding is assumed. If precision is optional, misconceptions are guaranteed. The highest attaining schools do not guess. They demand evidence of thinking. They make students write because writing does the hardest cognitive work. It forces recall. It forces organization. It forces clarity. And this is why understanding deepens. And this is why knowledge sticks. And this is why attainment rises. Writing is not an English skill. It is a learning skill. And in the schools that perform best, it is a non-negotiable. That isn't ideology. That's a learning science. That's evidence. And that's Renaissance. Thank you.